So at this point, it's time we do the absolute classic of a run, where we're doing the highest level of Crucible with all starting passives, since that one's always fun. Starting passive Filibuster versus Cookie. You know, if this was old Cookie, I'd probably take it. I'd probably consider at least over Filibuster, but it's not. Betsy is okay. So one of the big changes, there are a few big changes. First of all, number one, we have this horrible, which is a 0/0 by the way, which means that once we get any kind of scaling added onto it, it's going to be more than a 0/0, which is actually a really big point, because I think that the horrible is really not too bad. For a few reasons, but Spinven's originality does help it out, let's say, because it allows you to actually do stuff with it. Anyway, the other new thing is Maladroid, which of course it makes a very big difference. 36, very, very decent. I think we're just taking double shot. Yeah, but the new Balladroid giving us a bunch of starting bulwark, it's going to be 7 consistently, is actually quite good for us. Yeah, so let's get good value out of it. The good news is we can just add all to our deck and get value out of it, which is very decent. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm clearing out good pegs, but like, whatever. 50 damage exactly, that's cool. Old bomb. I say old. If I was playing a different version, it would still be that. Anyway, 70 cash is pretty decent, I'd say, for the level of Crucible being activated. It's probably eventually just mostly not worth the gamble. We're very fine into pingers because of this, which is really good. Like, we don't need any kind of extra benefits to be fine into pingers. Just because of new Balladroid. New Balladroid is definitely the biggest change for all starting passives run. Wow, that's a lot of transparency, to the point where I want to just aim again. Oh, okay. It made me move, that's not even my fault. Yes, perfect. That's why I like the horrible, because being big is actually a really good boon. Like, it can really help you out a lot. Oh, son of a... Yeah, anyway. Forgot about their double movement. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, we're really not that stacked into the shot, but... Oh. But hopefully we can do some good stuff. I did force our movement there, which not ideal, but... I mean, this should be pretty good. That refresh positioning sucks, but that was literally 400 damage, half the boss's health. Shot 1. So, we're in a much better spot. We get the crit there. I would just take this roll because a 2-4 is decent enough. I mean, horrible should just be good for hitting the refresh here, which is all I need it for. Thank you. Oh, we landed a bramble before? That's basically like game-winningly good. Yep, perfect. Like, we just own the Minotaur because we have Spinman's Originality, a Dagger Orb, and Round Eloquence, all of which are just really strong into Minotaur. Wow. So Overwhelm or Ogre and Molliflower. I think we just take all over here because it's like the best. But all of them are very decent. We're probably not going to lean the Circle Gain because of that, but very, very decent. Also, that upgrade on our Dagger Orb also very good. 146. So we do have opportunities to take Nosferatu, which any kind of healing is really big. I mean, that's just what we're doing, right? Nosferatu, yes. Which means Duplication Station, yes? I'd say pass. 5 gold for a pebble in the store. That is awesome. That's exactly where it should cost, to be honest. That makes... wow, thank God I passed. Otherwise, this was going to be a really, really tough choice. Okay, technically I probably don't need Hagon Sat. I think that's the choice I make. But like, I would have happily brought this, and that. So a whole lot of stuff would have been nice. But we have some really, really good stuff going on now. We get to take this. It's probably just Super Boots. I know we took the Nosferatu, but healing is still just very, very valuable. That's fine. Okay, Molten Gold versus Orbit Story. Why is Orbit 7, by the way? I feel like it could be more. Anyway, we're just going to take Molten Gold because it does something. Ideally, we get this passive here, which we do. Lovely stuff, because that's our last opportunity to get it. And then we also get a duplication potion, which that just makes our run, to be honest, because we have all the duplication potion, which is really, really good. Okay, I mean, we can do some solid stuff with this, especially if we get good debuffs. But we also get this shot, which is just crazy good for us. And the refresh, which is insane. We do not get a good crit here, so we are just relying on the RNG of this shot, which should be good. Very good, apparently. Wow, that is very nice. Well, we're just taking Reorganizer because we're not crazy, and then we're also taking Crit Melissa's Fleece, and we're just going to try and spam that, I believe. It's better than pretty much anything else we can do. I have healing post-combat, so might as well try and collect some of this gold. Wow, that was really garbage gold collection. I mean, solid stuff. It's very nice to take no ping damage, which is not what we achieved. Oh. That's not happening, is it? So, not even a full heal, but still just good enough. I was hoping that would bounce straight into the crit, but still just fine. We should just hit a refresh sometime soon, which should just wipe out like a lot of them. It's not targeting the right enemy. Yep. Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, we don't need any of those upgrades. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Just making sure that we can miss navigation is just really nice for us. I mean, it should just be good, right? Auger. Slam. Get wrecked. Into shuffle. Like, if we get that kind of shots into Betsy, we're done. Simply. We're gonna shoot this one because it actually has damage unlike the other one. Excellent. All I wanted from that shot was the good cash collection, and I got that. Okay, we're just playing another Reorganizer because it's +1 starting bulk too. Oh, wow. Clear the way, Mask of Joy. So what buffs do I have? Clear the way. I think it's just Mask of Joy. I think that because of the stuff we have, Mask of Joy has better potential high roll. Also, the thing is, like, if you get like Cash gives one illusion, Mask of Joy goes really strong. Just a whole bunch of stuff like that, you know. Ooh, that's unfortunate for us. Wow, perfect. Also, 6 exploitable on the boss. That would be amazing if this shot can hit the crit. If we can't hit the crit though, then it's just a bit unfortunate. Anyway, let's get some reshuffling done. The reshuffling is just so insanely valuable. Smash. Ooh, caught. Unfortunate. It's just lost its properties, which is not ideal. A bit more brambling. Should be fine. I think Bitsy is definitely one of the bosses that's much more annoying to run into Crucible. Because she gets the 2 turns per reload. Which, suddenly, you know, that's a whole lot more brambles. Anyway, that's just a good hit. Technically this is real because it's add 2 spinets for every crit triggered in flight, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that. We're definitely not taking Molten Mantle yet. We could take him on to Scott McCree. Damn, these passives are not good. If we had a chest piece, that would be nice. I don't think we can get chest piece. Not the one I care about, at least. Consuming is just unpickable. So it's really just one of Scott McGreed or pass. If I take one of Scott McGreed, I lose 74 cash, which is definitely not ideal. But why is one of Scott McGreed picking it good? Oh, if Nocturne Gold's doubled, that is interesting. If it's not, then we're just like halving the power of Molten Gold. Which Molten Gold is already not a very strong passive. Look, I'll just take it here, but I'm not happy. Alright, Demon Wall, we've got an early shop, which we probably can't even go to now. Oh, Olga, so we should be able to get... No, we should not be able to get good stuff, apparently. Honestly? Sure. Like, I probably hit a refresh, which makes it probably fine. Yeah, unfortunate, but... Oh, a Starting Bull just completely tanks the first hit. That's cool. I just realized we have multiple crit sources and Augur. That's neat. Bramble, except he can still move. Not that he moved. Cool stuff, and Nickel Matter, absolutely 0 point. Unfortunately, we will just be going to the shop, which we did lose 74 cash into, which is unfortunate. We have a super boost, so chip should be good. I mean more events, but like I'd rather not. Almost just went through immediately. Good stuff. No extra cash was super unfortunate, but at least we get... Man, these options aren't good, are they? I think I'd just take a complex claw and potentially a Matyoska. I think I'd rather not take Matyoska, I'd rather just take a remove, which is questionable, but... Yeah, you know what, screw it, let's just buy the Matyoska. 70 cash for a Matyoska, jeez. Nice work for us. I mean, it's could hit a crit. Look, a horrible deals damage on a crit now. Surely that's something. Yep, we get a 0.5. That's not a surprise. Alright, are you ready for insane OPS? Oh, we didn't hit a single crit. Fine. PS. Thank you. Pretty cool. Still just... There are some upgrades I want to be doing, but at this point I probably should just be saving all of my cash for future endeavors because it's just so expensive to do upgrades that I should just try and do it naturally. Whoa, that missed. Unfortunate. Oh well. It would have been 48 times a lot. I was going to do the counting and then I realized I couldn't be bothered. But it would have been a lot. Boom, look at that. Horrible actually saving us damage there. Although obviously so would have it. Oh, what? You know, I thought for sure that would hit, but I guess not. Still no refresh. Alright, 2 times and a 0 times. Bounces out. Alright, that's a lot of PS. Well. I mean, I was right, it was a lot of PS. Well, it was garbage. But we didn't lose any health that fight, so that's something. We always duplicate here, and we are always duplicating... Probably just a level 1 reorganizer. +1 starting bullet, incredible. As well as +1 good shot. Off the reorganizer or the Dagob level 2. Well, unfortunately for the Dagob, the reorganizer is much better. Both of them deal good damage on a crit too. Reduce self-damage from Nosferatu, or a refresh perspective. Yeah, I just don't need the reduced damage from Nosferatu really. Alright, bosses, we can get one shot by resistance now pretty much. Oh, we're not versing resistance knight, so we're fine. Okay, good orb. Nice. And it is arguable that the horrible is now good orb. So, you know, that's all about good orbs late. Let's keep shuffling. Smash. Yeah, a gambling chip is just so worth it for us. It's going to actually change the outcome of this run quite a bit, which is nice. So there are going to be shots where we just get double 0.5. Like, even for that shot, like, we just got neutral damage, which, as it turns out, is more than worth it for us. Alright, healing. Healing means that we can actually pick up the thing, which I really wanted to pick up the thing as my first passive, but obviously losing 2 health per 25 pegs hit is not the best idea. Anyway, collecting cash is just an absolute freebie for us. We literally lose absolutely nothing, so it's definitely worth it for us. Okay, especially if we keep just missing like that. That is perfect. 278 cash. It's really not that much. Alright, we get an upgrade or a remove. I'd say the remove is still just stronger. Why do I have so many pebbles? Is this just normal still? So I've only removed one. Feels off, but whatever. Double shield mage, sure. I mean, some comps are actually weakened to shield mage and he can prove a problem, but this is not one of those. Boom, look, horrible dealing damage on a non-crit. Even just a bit on damage is fine. Sometimes we doubles in damage. Hey, it's like just one of those shots and boom, he's dead. Simple as that. I mean, I could upgrade, but as I've said before, bulwark. And I'll take the Philosopher's Stone. I plan on being a spam refresh comp, right? So it's just so good for us. Oh wow. And then you give me this as the first shot? That's quite good for us. I could even shoot the horrible next. I'm gonna do it. This pure poor damage output. I shot it because now we actually have infinite greed, so it's actually just worth me shooting the horrible for it to deal small amounts of damage and collect a lot of points, because that's generally what big orbs do, especially when they're 0-1. Nice, thank god it landed in 0 points, otherwise it would be dealing legitimate damage, and I don't actually want that. Right now we kind of need our cash quite a bit. Our deck is good, but yeah, not that good. Tons of shuffling. Well, ideally we shuffle it so that all of the eggs become crystal refreshes and we start dealing 0 damage. That'd be amazing. 300 damage? Okay, 400 looks like. Yeah, but I get this thing feeling this shot, so let's deal an awful lot of damage. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unpretentious that we never crit. Never. Constantly spamming reshuffling, so kinetic meteor is probably bad. Unpretentious amulet, so that all of our crit stuff just crumbles to the ground. It's really not much, so we are just taking the Rory suffering then. We do have some good peg upgrading and some good peg hitting, so it's definitely not the worst. But I would have enjoyed some other passives a bit more, I'd say. What those passives are, I haven't decided yet. But now that we've done that, it's definitely even more important that we get this Matryoshka upgraded as fast as possible. Because Matryoshka is a very excellent source of damage when it comes to mass spamming pegs, as it turns out. Wow. Maybe I should have aimed a bit harder then. We're not shooting horrible, I'd say. But yeah, we just have so much healing that it should just all work out. You know, I took this Nosferatu and I believe that was the correct choice, but I just haven't even needed it yet. Which is kind of absurd because when you're doing Nosferatu, it does excellent stuff for you. The map is cool. Quite cool. Although we probably can't take double shot, which is unfortunate. Actually, we only need 800 cash for double shot. 5 bad, 6 bad. We're not duplicating all orbs then. Nosferatu. It's really unfortunate. Nosferatu was a bad dupe just because I added it to my deck specifically because of the benefits it was providing. And now that it's not providing the +1/+2, it's quite unfortunate. Reshuffle. Cool, nice brand, I'd say. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Double damage. Whatever will I do? If only I had an orb that could full heal me. Boom, horrible. Get him. Oh god, it dealt half damage. Oh, that's actually mildly scary, you know? Tell it wasn't. I'm going to shoot terrible into a 0.5, please. so that I can shoot this. Yep, it went into 0.55, but because we just have that much scaling, it just doesn't matter. That checks out. Critical loss. I don't know why, but I just saw a 69 up there. Because I got cash and I spent 50? Odd. Okay, Ghost. I mean, it's definitely not the worst. Is it? No, it might just be the worst. We're probably pretty good into a lot of stuff, that's the thing. Oh wait, hang on a second. Yeah, shuffle's been discarded, that sounds valuable. Oh wow, unfortunate. Good stuff. I can't really hit an easy refresh here, so let's just not. Good stuff. We just need to get good, consistent upgrades. That's really what we need. Damage. Oh no. Thank you. Definitely could have gone a bit better, but at least we get oh wow. Triggering more crits. And triggering more crits is a good idea, so let's do it. We should just get a lot of healing up with this. Ooh, that's not the way we want to go. But it's fine. What? Misnavigation into Pegbag? Never truly punished. Wow, that is cool. Okay, we get this, which that was one of the things that we specifically talked about. It indeed is pretty good. We don't have any of that stuff. Assault Totem, because our max health is pretty small. It's a pretty bad idea to actually spend the cash for that, but I may. It's an option now. All bounces should be useless. We are just going to buy the remove because that's worth it. And I like having double Nosferatu on my deck, I think. Turns out Nosferatu is still just a good op, even when it doesn't have +1/+2, especially since that +1/+2 would be being negated anyway. Let's just take this so we immediately get this passive, don't have to think about it. Because before I had to be a bit worried about, oh wow, that is insane for us, that is so good. Before we had to be a bit worried about, oops, I was not trying to do that. Like, misnavigating when we were going for that extra passive, but not anymore. So yeah, like we just get to take this shot and then we spam pegs onto the board. Like, it's at the point now where we actually might have to worry about special pegs. Oh, I see. Yeah, so this is going to be the second and last shot in the fight, isn't it? Kind of unfortunate, but I guess you can also watch our healing go nuts. 1044, yeah. Indeed it was. 434, so I do want approximately 50 more cash. And I probably still can't even upgrade, which is really unfortunate because I would really love to upgrade at least once. Thank you. And Brusky Knuckles, I might as well. The reason why Brusky Knuckles specifically is kind of good, wow, look at that cash, imagine a higher navigation placement, is because of the thing. Added advantage. Makes it quite solid. Because it's pretty impossible for us to not be hitting crits. But the fact that we can... there are other resources in the game that give us value off of that. So, you know, it's worth it. That's a lot of debuffs. We have, like, no forms of multiple, which is not usually the case. Because, frankly, us picking up Constricted Chains is very common. Just a normal damage AoE. Dude, full. We should have crits multiplying the damage there, which is quite good as it turns out. Because of that we can afford another upgrade, which on the Chuska show is pretty good. The Reflosphorus Stone was just really nice. Sorry, the Peg Bag is just helping to feed the Reflosphorus Stone so much. believe we also have fresh, yeah, also have fresh bandana, which is pretty nice. But yeah, unfortunately we have to shoot a Machuska there, which, I mean, not somebody there, which is not going to do much. Both of them are orbs in this deck that I like quite a bit. Yeah, but we should start getting damage now. We really don't need much to pop off. So upgrading this Summoning Circle is definitely just better than anything we can buy in the shop. And just pretty exploitable because everything else we can possibly pick is not going to do anything, literally. Yeah, cool stuff. I didn't want to spend too much time there. Oh, I misplayed. Just meant to upgrade Summoning Circle then. Luckily it doesn't matter. Cool stuff. This combo is just so fast, it's great. And then we get to do this. That was silent, that's how you know that it was a good shot. Anyway, we're obviously doing all of that. 331 cash, so we definitely can't buy as much from the store as we would like, and that multiple didn't change. But it's not like we even need to buy like any of this because it's all pretty bad. Like all of nothing, we can't even upgrade that. So the must circle stuff that I was talking about doesn't actually come into play. We get the remove on the pebble finding, so we get +1/+2, which is something to, I think. Navigation inflation and all of nothing, and these were in an earlier shop, would have actually been really, really nice. But we can't use either of them right now, so we're just going to take those two, move on, and hopefully we'll get to play Rubble soon, because I really do want to test out the new Rubble. See, I actually think this is pretty solid. Something circle into Horrible? That sounds pretty good. Also, pretty good for a shop. Like, I think this is just going to do a lot, to be honest. I know that, like, it's something circle, so of course it is. Like, it's not going to do much because I've got 3 0.5s. Jeez. It's just impressive. There are 4 refreshes total. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, look at these debuffs we're staying going. It's actually super duper nice. Half damage checks out. Yeah, there we go. My pebble is proper damage. Alright, healing crit is a bad idea. It's fine. Yeah, I get the distinct feeling this Machuska, if it didn't land with 0.5s, would have been an amazing shot. But as it turns out, despite landing all the 0.5s, it's still an amazing shot. Yeah, so anytime you have super boots, anytime, I'm 99% sure that you should just be picking up weighted chip every single time. Because I know the event only returned recently, but it's just so good for you to be taking. It's so valuable. And even if you don't have super boots, you should seriously consider it because it is just an increase in damage most of the time. Yeah, so this was a all 4 passives run. Very, very fun. Lots of greed, which is nice. We did do the classic potion strategy where we had 2 extra crits and 3 extra refreshes, I believe. Which when you're shuffling that, yeah, that's pretty good. We didn't actually get used to have Mask of Joy, really. Like, we did pick up the 40 Gauntlets combo I talked about, which, sure, that helped out quite a bit, I'd say, but definitely not as handy as some other things, eh? But yeah, we just had a whole bunch of stuff contributing to the success of that win. All of the peg upgrading stuff was very fun, and it's a shame we didn't hit more of the debuff stuff, because that stuff was quite good. Boss passives, let's just quickly... It was Glorious Suffering, and it was... Oh, Skeltiment Greed, yuck. Yeah, but the Glorious Suffering definitely was nice. Skeltiment Greed, though, we also could have passed. Yeah, it would have been fine either way, I'd say.